Hi, my name's Jo. I'm Head of Public Relations for the Marine Stewardship Council, a global organisation set up to address the challenge of overfishing and safeguard seafood supplies. Over a third of the world's fisheries are currently overfished, and that number's increasing. About 60% are used to their full capacity, and again, more and more of those are reaching their maximum limits. This has an impact not only on our environment. The ocean provides every second breath that we take of oxygen, but it also has a huge impact on the communities and industries that rely on fish for their livelihoods and ways of living. And the Marine Stewardship Council gives a really unique way for everybody to play their part in helping to protect our oceans and to safeguard those livelihoods for future generations. We set an internationally recognised standard that all fishing organisations can aspire to meet, and if they meet those criteria through independent assessment, be certified as to the MSC standard. That then means that retailers, restaurants, chefs who want to support sustainable fishing can put the blue MSC Eco label on their products or on their menus so that consumers have the opportunity to choose fish that's come from a responsible source. And that means that everybody, when we're out shopping or if we're eating in a restaurant, can look for sustainable fish and know that they're helping to safeguard the oceans for the future and also the livelihoods and communities that rely so heavily upon them. 4 months ago, I became a mum for the first time, which is quite a life-changing experience and not one that much can prepare you for. But it actually has really changed the way I think about my work. I've always talked about safeguarding oceans and environments for the future and passing on a legacy of a rich, diverse environment which everyone can enjoy for the future. But it means a lot more when you have a child to pass that on to. With my work with the Marine Stewardship Council, I suppose my biggest hope is that we can inspire more and more fisheries and governments and retailers to support sustainable fishing so that it's not just 15–20% of seafood which is sold in the supermarkets that's come from a sustainable, responsible fishery. It actually becomes the norm, and that consumers demand that when they eat fish and seafood, that it's been produced in a way which has regard for the environment and is leaving behind enough fish in the sea to reproduce so there'll be fish for future generations, but also the beautiful habitats and ecosystems on which they rely that we can all enjoy, whether that's when we're on holiday, diving, or even if we live in communities that rely on fishing for their income and their livelihoods.